Okay. Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, I am trying to cosplay Mal, aka Maleficent's daughter from the Descendants franchise, because the franchise has finally reached 10 years. Can you not believe it? 10 years. And it's still going to this day with Descendants Wicked Wonderland coming out next summer. My hair is basically like the new character Pink, because she has like this type of hair, and the Queen of Hearts, so I'm basically like the long lost daughter of the Wonderland instead of Mal. But I try to have like this, it should be dark purple, but I have this purple over here, and I put this black leather jacket to make it look like I'm trying to be like Mal, but I'm basically like Pink from the new Descendants movie, even though it hasn't come out yet. So today, with a special anniversary, instead of me going, I was planning to do like a deep dive of the movie, but instead I think it'll be interesting if I actually do a deep dive of the dolls. Yes, we will be going through all of the dolls that have been released since the first movie till now, and it's gonna come, as I see in the thumbnail, like a full circle moment of where we started and how we are today. So buckle your wigs, buckle up your snacks or your Wicked snacks, because it's gonna be a long one. There's so much dolls to go through, especially with this franchise over here. And again, if you want to miss any more Descendants content on my channel, please make sure you subscribe. If you want to miss anything, if you want to support me more extra content and stuff, please make sure you check out on my Patreon account. I post like lots of exclusive content there. And further ado, let's just get right into it before my head starts becoming hot, because it's hot. Okay, so the one that started it all, hold on, even my phone didn't recognize, because I have all the pictures over here. Okay, so boom, these doll line started it all. So this was released, I think this was released before the Descendants movie comes out. That's usually how doll lines. So this one came out in 2015. This is the Descendants first. So this is called the Signature Collection. I gotta say, this is from Hasbro. They are trying, it looks so similar to the Ever After High, specifically the Ever After High and Monster High franchise, especially like the way they look. What makes it different is that it's actually a Disney IP, and I love like the costumes over here. The only thing I don't like is how this is just iconic, like it's an iconic line. I don't like it how Jane is the only one, she has black hair in the movie, but I don't know why in the doll she has like brunette hair, like brown hair, which that didn't work. I love Lonnie's like face sculpt. I like how it's a homage to like Mulan actually, and like the daughter of Mulan, which I really like. And again, the classic Evie and Mal over here, and they're just iconic. They have like good articulation. And next one is gonna be, here is the actual doll itself. Again, it really this is the only time we've seen like the Descendants first movie the box kind of looks like. Again, like the idea of like a magic mirror and stuff. It has like, I think the accessory has an accessory and shoe line. Again, it's very similar to the Monster High, yeah, Ever After High like box. I'm gonna put like a picture over here that you can see like a little bit of a comparison over here, and it's very interesting to see. Again, I don't have this doll itself. I'm just doing an evolution of the doll, and I love how her hair is like a little bit long, but it should have been medium hair, like shorter, but again, it's a doll line, so you can play around with it. So this is the signature doll. And of course, they also released a Carlos doll. I like the face sculpt of Carlos, which is nice. I like it's very accurate to how he looks like in the actual movie. I don't see this a lot in store. This is kind of like on its own, but I like the fur over here. It's very simple. Him and Prince Ben are the only Disney Descendants boy doll that have been released part of this signature collection. Boy, I don't even remember Ben wearing this outfit. Like I don't even, he wears more on like his blue and white. I don't remember him wearing this. Like, where the hell did this outfit came from? So yeah, so this is the signature collection, and then here is boom, here's at the deluxe, and we're still in the Descendants movie. This one is the homage to you know that scene when after the little like outbreak with Audrey's grandmother realizing who she is. It's that scene. I think it's the only scene, the only doll line where you can actually get Carlos. So he's wearing the same one. I think this is the another Evie doll. She looks fine. I like how she kind of looks evil. She looks very evil, even though in the movie she's not really evil. She's like goody two shoe, but like in this doll actually really looks evil, I gotta say. Like, it has like her mother face skull, which I really like. So this is the deluxe set, I gotta say. Here's the other deluxe set. I remember this came out. This was the Maleficent and Mal doll. Though I don't like Maleficent's face sculpt. I just don't like how cartoonish it is. Like, look at the difference between like this Maleficent and the Hasbro version of the actual Maleficent from like Sleeping Beauty line. They all look so very different from each other. I mean, it's a different world, different franchise. I mean, I wish she was wearing more like black, similar to what she wears in their Evil Like Me line, instead of like mostly purple. This is the only Maleficent doll from that Descendants franchise, and so this is the deluxe set. It's pretty big. It has fire and stuff. So okay, moving on. I love how this also came out with the signature. This is the coronation set. I actually love the coronation dolls. I love like the doll. I love how it gives homage to who the parents are. You can obviously tell like the daughter of the princesses, like Mulan. I think Audrey's my favorite. I love how it's giving definitely homage. I like the doll looks so much better than the actual movie. Like, I don't know why in the doll she's more like darker pink. In the actual movie it's like lighter pink, like lighter than this, like lighter pink. It looks very cheap, but this one looks. And also here is Jane's dress. I gotta say, these is the coronation doll set, because every Descendant, you can see a trend, every Descendants doll needs like a finale like ball gown, because we're in a fairy tale. They need like their little ball gown. So I love how it gives homage. The only close to give homage is the fairy godmother and Audrey. Lonnie she's just doing her own thing. She looks very similar to the reflection dress a little bit, but I wish that I feel like she would wear more of a pants than a dress, but there's that. Okay, moving on to the next one. Then here's another deluxe set. We will get into, I forgot to add, I know Mal and Evie do have one. I forgot to add, there's so many dolls. I'm just adding in my camera roll. Here is the, okay, before we talk about the Belle and Mal set, this one is the Maleficent and Evie's like coronation set. I love how she gives a little bit of homage to like their parents' counterpart. Again, I feel like the fabric that Hasbro looks very cheaply, you know, made. So something, I feel like something you can get from Shein. I love, like, so I just wish they used like a different outfit. I wish the outfit was very similar to their animation. It kind of said like very cartoonish. I just feel like Mal's dress just looks like a Barbie doll, like a cake, I gotta say, like, you know. So there's that. They all come with accessories. I do love their hand purse. I love their accessory they come in. It looks very, you know, simple. Again, their face really looks like they're actually like the villains, especially Evie, like ready to cause some drama. Okay, so moving on. Here is Mal and Ben's, like their cute deluxe set. This looks like Ben. This is the outfit that I do recognize from the movie. She looks better. Like, I don't remember her giving him a rose, but there's a rose. So cute. Another deluxe set. Here's another one. Boom. This one's cute. This one's they should call it the set it off set, because I remember Evie and Mal, they all wear like shorter dress because they cut dats in long dresses. This one's like very cute. I don't know, it looks very like cheaply made, especially like Mal's like printed dress, I gotta say. The hair looks pretty much the same one, but they're cute. It's a cute set. He's still carrying the rose, and yeah, I love this huge, like, it's probably a huge like box set and stuff. So yeah. And here is more other releases for when the first movie came out. This one is another, I love how there's two Evie dolls. One is just like make your own dress, like a fashion pack, I would say, for Evie, which is a great idea. And there's another like Evie doll, which I don't remember her wearing that. She looks very similar to like Snow White. Second one over here. And here's another Mal doll that, oh, I think she probably wore this before her first date with Ben, I gotta say. So yeah, these are the three Descendants dolls. Yeah. Okay, here is Boom. Here's the four set. This one's the 4 set. This is the first ever Jay doll we gotten. Jay looks very different. He belongs in the Bratz franchise, not like Monster High, I gotta say. I love like how accurate like their outfit is. I feel like they add something different with Carlos's head over here. Interesting. Cool. Here's the 4 deluxe set. I think that's the one that I really love, that top that Evie is wearing. I would love to own that top. It's very good, similar to like Snow White's outfit and stuff. So there's the 4 set if you want to get all 4 of them. Here is like the budget Descendants doll. I feel like I don't know when they ever wear this outfit. I feel like they just Hasbro just came up with these outfits and just try to like sell them with a buck because it's only a budget set. So there's that. Okay, we're gonna move on. So that is all the dolls that came out when the first movie came out. So now we're moving on to Wicked World set. So there's some. I wish that this series this web series still went on. I feel like there's so much. I really enjoyed that web series. I'm so excited. So one of the characters that was introduced, here are 3. This one's Allie. It's very cute. I wish she did translate to live action, but she didn't. Only that the like promo for Neon Balls. Love her hair, gives so much to your mother. I really love this character, Allie, the daughter of Alice. And here's CJ Hook. I love this character. I love this outfit. I don't know, I feel like we just need her. That's it. I don't know we need another Captain Hook, but like this is the doll TJ. It was like peak, like a great for more Descendants content. So TJ. Boom, here's Freddie, daughter of Dr. Facilier. I love like her little outfit. She's kind of the replacement for Uma. There was Freddie. Yeah, and I wish she's the character that I wish was translated into live action. I've been happy, but we didn't get that, unfortunately. Here's her doll. I love like her first, but I love these 3 new characters. I wish they come back again. They could. And here, one of the 2, this is where Descendants tried to follow like all the other typical outlines like Ever After High and Monster High. This is the Genie click set. This is where we get Jordan, introduced of Jordan, like her doll over here. Looks very like 90s nostalgia, I gotta say. Evie and Mal look very cheap. Even the way Freddie's dress was translated looks cheap in this picture. She looks okay. She looks very fun. Just there. Okay, so for Jordan, she's just there. So yeah, I wish Jordan's hair was a little bit longer. Should have been more longer. I don't know why it's like short because of the curls. But here's the jean. Boom. Here's when everything went downhill. This is the Jubilee set. This is from Wicked World. This is the Wicked World like season 2, like the doll set. This is the Jubilee. I love it. No, sorry, this is not the Jubilee. Sorry, this is Neon Lights. I forgot. I mixed up. The Neon Lights set. Pretty cute. I mean, we see Evie with the awareness in real life with her own music video brought into the core. I love Freddie's outfit. Those are my 2 favorites. Otherwise, all of them are okay. It looks very deeply made as usual. It's Hasbro, and I love how they are so creative with this line. The neon ball set. This is how boom. Here's how the box looks like. It still looks very the same as how the other Descendants dolls look like at that period. So they look pretty much the same. And then yeah, this is the Genie Clicks one too. Pretty much the same. I love how the background is like gives back to the theme of like that event was, I gotta say. So there's that. And here's a deluxe set. I don't remember. It's very rare to see like Ben and Evie in the set together, but they have a set together. I love that Evie dress. I love this poofy dress. And there's Ben. He looks very cute. Just cute with his vest and button up. Very cute green and stuff. And here is the Alexa. I don't know why Jade is wearing the same outfit. Like this Carlos has a different outfit, and there's Audrey. Very cute set, all 4 of them. I love how Audrey and Freddie replace Evie and Mal. Usually with this 4 set, but did you get this set? I don't know if this was ever sold. Yeah. Boom, here's the only 3 Jubilee set. I love like Allie's dress. It looks very like masquerades. And these 3 dolls are the last doll from like Descendants Wicked World, unfortunately. And that was the last era. That was just the last era of Wicked World, which is so sad before the sequel came out. So there's that. This is like a masquerade set. I don't know if this is the only 3 one I was able to find. I didn't see any Audrey, Jane, and stuff, other dolls, but yeah. Okay, moving on to Descendants 2. So this is the signature collection. I remember this was everywhere, and I feel like they did downgrade with the boxes a little bit. This is where we are right now with like how doll sets are like playline. They look pretty cool. I love like the little upgrade with mouse hair. There's Uma. That's a new character. This is the daughter of Ursula. I love that little like box set. I remember how excited. Even Ben got his own doll, which looks so much better. The only thing I don't like about, I wish that Uma's hair was actually like dreadlock, similar to what Mattel was doing, instead of like just giving her like 80s curls, which didn't work out well. But that is, you know, I love how big, yeah, their head is pretty big. So I love, there's Evie's dress. I'm so sad I didn't get this. I remember this was everywhere in the Disney store. And of course, every doll line needs, boom. Here is the cotillion set. I'm so sad they didn't make a doll for like Jane. I mean, we'll get to Jane, but we didn't make a doll for Lonnie for this set. Just like the main 3. I feel like this dress is a lot more better because Mal has different types of like looks in this movie. I really love Uma's dress. Evie's dress, this dress was a lot better. They upgraded from the first one to this one. This was a lot better. I love the shoes, even though we didn't really see much of the shoes. But yeah, this is the cotillions, not cotillion, something like engagement set or something. And here's one of the new characters. Boom, here is Dizzy, the daughter of Drusilla. She looks, I love like her look and stuff. And I don't like how, I'm pretty sure like it's very printed on. Like once you look at this doll, it's very printed on. This came out very later in the line. I love like her little bun over here. She's pretty cute, I gotta say, you know. And here's the other deluxe set. This is where they add Jane and Carlos. I love how they're not wearing their usual outfit. They're wearing a different outfit, which I really love. This is their cotillion set or something. Pretty cute. I love Mal's dress though. And then here is, boom, this one is another deluxe set. I think this is like you and me doll set. So there's this Ben and Mal together. I don't like how printed on it translates to that dress with Mal, unfortunately. It didn't work out. Of the background over there. Here's another one. This one is the outfit that Mal originally like wear in the film. She has like two different outfits. This one's okay. It's not really my favorite. And I just don't like how printed, I can even tell from this image, the fabric that Hasbro uses is probably bad. It just didn't really work out. So yeah. And here is Jane! Finally! We finally got a Jane doll in this line. But you got with Carlos. It's pretty cute. Again, she looks pretty much exactly the same as the first one. Just better hair, better outfit, and better character development in the sequel. So yeah. And then here is Evie and Mal, like a little like going out doll, pretty much exactly the same and pretty cute. Don't like the printed on. And then here is, boom, here's the Descendants 2 Under the Sea doll set. They pretty much look exactly like the same, just like Uma's wearing pants and Mal is wearing a different type of outfit. So this is the Under the Sea set. I think they all sing. I'm not really sure, but there's the other one. This one's pretty cool. This one is the Mal switch up. This reminds me of like the Hannah Montana type of doll where you can change her hair to blonde to like Isle. Again, just two different outfits. She has her Oregon outfit and then back to her Owl outfit, which is, I think that's a fun doll to have, like Mal with blonde hair. I don't know, she looks so weird with blonde hair versus red. Even though the actress Dove Cameron is naturally and usually blonde, but it's weird. Moving on to the next one, same thing. It's the Jasmine set where you can see a little bit pink, purple coming out of her hair. So yeah, it's just two different outfit sets. Here is Evie. This is the Evie 4 Hearts S1, her new fashion line. Pretty cute. That's all I'm gonna say, pretty cute. I don't know, there's just a ruffle you can put under it. Just like decorate your own. Pretty cute. And then here is Mal. This is Wicked Ways. I think she sings or whatever. This is where the category goes downhill. Yeah, she sings. That's all. And here's another singing doll. This one's the Uma one. She sings What's My Name. Okay, pretty much the same. And then here's the budget line for the Descendants one. I don't know what they were thinking. This just looks very, very cheaply made. Like, looks so cheap. I mean, it's budget, so what can we do? And here is the first ever deluxe set from like Uma. I remember this was available on Amazon only. The only difference that she actually has like the jacket and stuff and the hat. And the only thing they didn't change is her hair. I wish her hair was braided, but yeah, I love the box set though. I remember this was available exclusively on Amazon. And next one is boom. Here is like the 28 inches doll set with Mal, Evie, and Uma. They look kind of creepy, but some little girls love them, so their face all looks so different. Very weird. That is all of the Descendants 2 doll. So let's move on to Descendants 3. So here is Descendants 3 doll. This one is the signature set. They're all returning. I'm very surprised they just reveal who the villain is. This is Audrey, like she's the villain of Descendants 3, like the Queen of Mean. I mean, that's like the last like from the trilogy. This is where everything goes downhill from that. I really love Uma's hair for the third one, which is a lot better. I really dislike Evie's like Isle the Lost dress. I mean, I know it's supposed to be like a sport car. It just didn't work for me. I don't really like it. I love Mal's hair in this movie. It looks very fun. It's like a little bit blue, a little bit purple. It looks very mature. And yeah, they're all growing up. Oh my god. Here are the new characters. This is Celia. This is like another daughter of Dr. Facilier. Again, it looks very printed on. The style of the packaging of the doll looks very the same as Descendants 2. That's where everything kind of goes downhill from there. And she looks very printed on. I don't know why we need to say, why can't we just have Freddy in this movie? You know, unless the actress doesn't want to do it. So yeah. Here's Dizzy. I don't mind this outfit. It looks pretty cute. I wish they have a little like strand over here somewhere to like the picture that they did for Dizzy, but she doesn't. Hasbro with the third movie, it just looks very rushly made. And then here is the singing doll of Audrey. I don't know what's going on with the hair. I wish they just mixed. I remember her having blue. It's mostly like purple and pink, but I don't know what this is. I love how she has her little like long cape a little bit, but she sings. There's that, the singing doll of Audrey. And boom, here is the deluxe set of Audrey. She finally has her scepter and her little long cape, and she has the like crown and stuff. I love how her facial expression, she looks very evil versus you can do a comparison between like Descendants 1 Audrey and then this one. She just looks very evil versus like the third one. The first one. She looks very evil. Very evil. And here's, I remember this was ever. This one's Mal dressed as a dragon. Again, looks very super cheap. And the only thing you can do is like whop her, play around with her wings, and that's pretty much it. I don't know what to do there. It just looks, I wish that outfit was more black instead of purple because Maleficent originally was like black, but she has purple. So there's that. Here is another Evie doll. That's when everything goes downhill. I don't know what this is. I think this is supposed to be Descendants 2, but Descendants 3. It's like, oh, this is the royal wedding. Right. I just look at it. It's okay. It looks very similar to Descendants 2. And this is Evie Mal's royal wedding. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like how she has a jacket and then a dress. Very weird. I love her hair though. Her hair looks beautiful. Here's boom. Here is the royal engagement set with Mal and Ben. The only thing that's missing is Ben's crown. Where's Ben's crown? I love that dress looks very cute on a doll versus like how the actress wear it in real life in the movie. Pretty cute. I don't like it how her gloves there is definitely painted on. So yeah, there's that. And then boom, here is Mal and Ben's royal wedding. I'm still haven't seen live action, but we got an animation short. I remember that. It's like the finale and stuff. Mal's wedding dress looks fine. I love how they still give him much of the purple. Ben looks very simple. It looks like exactly what he would wear even if he's not wedding and stuff. Look pretty cute. This is like one of the last royal dolls and stuff. Okay, here is boom. Here is the good and evil set. This one is the only one I can get Audrey before she turns evil. I love this outfit though. I don't mind it. It reminds me of like her being like her mother, like Aurora. Again, this one's more like lighter pink. That's exactly how in the first movie, like how the dress looks like. This is more like lighter pink. It's very cute. Looks like they're about to have a cat fight. And here is the last ever four-piece set. I don't like it how it just looks so printed on. And it's like the good to be bad number. I'm really happy to see Jay back here. They all have different outfits. I love Carlos's hair. Carlos's hair looks good in the doll form. But that's the 4 set piece. And of course, this industry did get the 20-inch dolls. They have Audrey, Mal, and Uma. I don't know why Uma's hair is shorter, but everybody else, you know. It's just so weird how Audrey doesn't have like a scepter. That's the only thing that's missing in this set. But it's cute. Whatever. I'm surprised they make an Evie one. Audrey replaced Evie's line. So yeah, there's a 3. Moving on to where we are right now. We are in the Rise of Red trilogy. So let's go over again with the 4th one. Descendants for Rise of Red. So now this has been moved to Hasbro. No, Hasbro. So now whoever makes Disney doll happens to be Mattel instead of Hasbro. So this is the new one. The only thing I have is Uliana. So I did like a little like review about Uliana. I won't go too much into it. I love how they have like a little, the face has changed a lot. They look more like between realistic and cartoonish because it's Mattel. I love how the doll really translates well. Like I like how when you watch the movie, it looks like you can see like doll form instead of like, you know, it translates well to doll. That's what I'm trying to say. They're very cute. They have like articulation and stuff, better hair, and yeah, let's go over all of them. So this is how the box looks like. It's similar to like Descendants 2 meets like Descendants 1. Instead of the broken mirror, now it's like a heart because we're in the Wonderland trilogy. You can see their face there and their card. That's how the signature dolls looks like. Very fun. And we also got an Ella doll. This is the only Ella doll we got from like Young Cinderella. I wish they made one with her denim shorts. She wears it more in the time versus like this set. This is more like a singing doll, but whatever. So we got an Ella set. She looks fine. And we got, this is the only original Descendants character that went to the trilogy. I got the Mattel version. So this is the Uma doll, which I do have. She's very pretty. I love her face mold. The outfit is all over the place. I do love her fringe there. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, okay. So here's where we went to the Alexa, which I did a review of. So we got Queen of Hearts and Brandy. The only thing I love about these 2 dolls is that they did capture like the actress's face sculpt very, very well. I love the fact like they look very deluxe because of the way that the fabric looks on the dolls. And one of them has a doll stand. That's a biggest shock. So check out my review for both of them. They're all up right now. So yeah, so and this is another Deluxe with Uliana, with her doing her witchy thingy since she's Ursula's sister or Uma's aunt. So yeah, she's making potions. And we got some singing dolls. So as you see, the first one, this one's the Bridget doll. This one, it looks very cheaply made, I can say, but she can sing. And I saw in the first one, there's Red's singing doll. She has like a hoodie similar to what she wears in her number. And then because Mattel's been recently obsessed with like the color reveals type of dolls. So Descendants got the Sorcerer Cookbook set. So they got Chloe, Red, and now they got Bridget, part of this trio line. I would love if we got an Ella one. I know, probably won't sell well, but I wish we got an Ella one. I don't know, they just look very like, especially when I look at Chloe's outfit, looks very like cheaply made, but it looks like a fun like collectible set to have in your collection, you know, because it looks like a sorcery book. So it's basically like Barrel Secret, like Monster Descendants version of it, color reveal. And we also got this set of this deluxe set for Red, like her outfit. You can see like her dream coronation outfit and stuff, all of it. So that's fun set. And then moving on to 2025. So now we're going back to full circle. Here is Mattel's version for Mal and Evie in honor of the 10th anniversary. I see at the beginning of this video, you can kind of see like how they did upgrade with the outfits that they wear. The only thing is different. It's like their face sculpt isn't not as cartoonish unlike the original one. It's a mix between like how they are as an actress, but make it more like Barbie form, I gotta say. My favorite is definitely Evie. I love Evie's face sculpt. Mal just looks so very off, but I'm happy to have them. Like, they're available now. You can finally get them. I'm planning to review them very soon, hopefully, if you guys are interested with that type of review, which I'll probably do at some point. But yeah, this is the 10th anniversary Descendants doll. I'm very curious if they're also gonna do like Jay and Carlos, or even Audrey in the first one. So that's very, you know, fun to see. It's finally available now. And here's how the box set looks like. Again, it's very similar to like the original Descendants with the magic mirror over it, and then like you can see the face of Dove Cameron in the first movie. And yeah, it's the same thing with Descendants Razor Red. It's all plastically, and it's not like the box and stuff. So yeah, so that is the evolution of the Descendants doll from 2015 to now 2025. Let me comment, what do you think of these Descendants dolls? Do you have them yourself, or are you planning to start fresh and start collecting them, starting with the Razor Red dolls? They're finally available now. I'm very excited and curious to see how does the Descendants Wicked Wonderland dolls will look like. So let me comment below. Hope you guys enjoyed this evolution dolls and my commentary of how the dolls looks like over the years. The quality was kind of as normal. It always goes up, it goes downhill from down. So now we're kind of like going up because of Mattel having it's like fresh and brand new. Let me comment below, what do you think of Descendants dolls right now, and what is your favorite Descendants movie? My favorite is, of course, it's always the sequel of Descendants 2, bop music, and yeah, okay, I'm going to take this off when it's so hot. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. See ya. Okay, bye. Ways to be wicked. I don't know. Okay, bye. Yay. Oh my god, so her hair keeps on shredding, which is normal. I love how Red. Oh, wait, that's it? Okay.